Magic players, welcome back. Here we are for some more 1v1 gameplay, and this is a new deck for me, Green and White Renown. My thought was that it should be pretty solid against aggro because the dudes are a little bit beefier, there's a little more muscle on the creatures, and that should help stave off early game, and with everything renowning up into one of the larger angels, that should help me late game as well. So I feel like it's something that should pack a good punch early, pack a good punch late. It's got a lot of trample, it's got a lot of flying, and so I thought that this would just be a lot of fun. This creature in particular did a ton of work at Detroit Grand Prix, so I wanted to have an excuse to use him a little bit as well, see if he was as effective here as he was over there. Plus, it gives me a chance to use lesser common seen creatures. Like, nobody plays him. This creature's really rare, even though it's really strong. This creature's really rare, even though he's really strong. They just don't really fit anywhere. So I thought, I'm going to make a deck that uses all of them, and then they fit. It's nice, you know? So, we'll see what we can do. Good use of his burn spell there as an instant killing a really strong creature before it got bigger, and before he could really do anything else with it. So it looks like we're going up against a red deck win, which I'm not too concerned of. The choice for me now is which one of these creatures do I want to play. If he's going to have any sort of prowess, my creature's going to die and be unable to kill his. But I think I want to play the Castellan first anyway, simply because if I get through next turn with Hieromancer, then it'll become a 5/6 and he won't really be able to deal with it. So I'm going to give him this chance to either remove it or play a big enough group of army that I can't get through myself. I will happily just take the 2 points. I don't care. I don't want to run the risk of blocking and him having a twin bolt. Alright, there we go. So Hieromancer, I'll be able to tap him, get through, and that'll give him a 5/6 stat line, which is really tough for red deck wins to get through when creatures are going to be that strong. So, especially because it's vigilant, it's not going anywhere. He kind of already realizes it with that little pause. He's like, oh, yeah, you're in trouble, dude. So hopefully that this one guy can get there by himself. I would not be surprised. So he's going to need some really strong burn in his hand to get there. Although Majoring Bully is going to give him that chance, that's for sure. If I do block it, that's 2 points, puts me at 4. He would just need 3 points or 2 spells of any kind. Well, really, if he's got a singular burn spell, this puts it up to 3. If he's got any burn spell, because he just needs a colorless to sacrifice. You know what, I'm actually just going to take the damage. It's only 2 points. I'm doing fine on life, and due to Prowess and Ember Hauler sitting there, I don't want to run the risk of losing my best option of winning this game off a creature. So it's different. Him saying he must attack each turn changes things a little bit. If there's no reason to attack in and he doesn't have an answer, then people just wouldn't attack unless they're trying to do a bluff or this or that. This gives me 2 of them. That gives me some security there. But saying he must attack, it increases the chance where it's like, well, anything he could do, he's going to do it, especially with the prowess. It helps him get there a little bit. It changes the thought of, okay, I guarantee that this is a bluff versus, well, maybe it's not. Let's tap the prowess guy, just in case. So he is going to block. But there's no way he can deal 4 damage with 1, and that removes a potential shock he has, which makes my life much easier. Because that was one thing I would have been afraid of. If he had a Fiery Impulse and the Ember Hauler with Prowess, he would have been able to take out my creature. Or even a Twin Bolt with it. But now he's attacking with both. I will block with one of them. I'll force him to have some sort of answer, slow it down a little bit. I'm still going to take this a little bit more defensively, just in case. If he prowesses up, that's fine. If he doesn't have one, then that's good to know as well. If it just straight up dies, then I knew it. So, alright, so the Twin Bolt throws both to my face. I was probably safer to block that turn because of the lack of Ember Hauler, but I know I'm still sitting fine, so probably a mistake right there. But it's a vigilant creature, so I don't really care too much. Stalwart Aven, we'll get there with Hieromancer next turn. It's one additional burn spell I've now removed from his hand as well to increase my odds of this blocking. So if I take, you know, a little bit of extra damage for that security, I now feel much safer. And safe is good. Oof, Chandra's out there. This will make things interesting and fun. So he's attacking with both, but again, it's because he has to. Yeah, notice he's all tapped out. He has no plan. There's no gimmicks he has any longer. So I'm able to deal with one and kill the other. And it just prevented any sort of risk. I did take some damage for it, which now that Chandra's out there is a little unfortunate. Too much green, not enough white. Let's see here. The question is, do I want to leave? No. No, you're going to come in. I'm going to try and win this game as fast as possible now that Chandra's there. You're a vigilant blocker, so I don't really need to worry about, you know, leaving myself open. That's often, you know, something that's kind of important. If you're going against an aggro deck and you're like, well, I could get there if I attack, but if you attack, you're open to being countered. But again, that's what makes this creature so strong, because of the vigilance and the double renown. It's really strong against aggro. So this is just a good matchup overall. And it looks like it did its job. It's able to walk away pretty solidly here, it seems. He's got no gimmick. Or he didn't have a gimmick last turn. Does he have Spell Mastery? He does now have Spell Mastery, so a single Fiery Impulse would get there. And then I need a 2-turn kill. No, I'm just going to skip it again, just in case. Oh, or the Titan Strength. Wasn't thinking that. Oh, he doesn't even... Oh, thanks for showing it to me and not playing it. Okay, so he gets one in there from Chandra. There's the Titan Strength, which is going to put that guy up to 6. Does he have lethal this turn? I don't think he would, but that's really close. So that'll be 6. I assume he's got one more spell for Chandra, and then activate it. If he's got one more spell, Fiery Impulse, even without killing anything, would do it. Huh, there you go. I wonder why he didn't play that before. I guess if he did play that before, I would have definitely blocked, so he wouldn't have gotten the 6 points through. Wow, look at that. I go down to 1 life, so I was able to suicide just barely enough damage where I was okay. I was able to take just enough, so that was a really good balance of knowing when to take damage and when not to, and making sure that it just wasn't quite there for him. Yeah, neither one of us looked like we had good mana-based situations. I couldn't play what I wanted. He may have had other things he wanted to play, but I'm going to go right for the player with both, and looks like that's going to do this over. It was a scary game for sure. Could have gone a lot better for both of us, I think, but in the end, all you need is one. All you need is one, and that's going to do this game. So thank you all for watching. Take it easy. Hopefully I'll see you guys soon as I keep rotating these decks and playing with new ones. So thank you, everybody. I'll catch you later. Take it easy. Peace. Alrighty, Magic players. That game seemed a little too quick. So I wanted to see if we can't get another game in here with this deck as well, just to get a little bit more exposure with it, a little bit more practice with it, and seeing how it wants to go, and you know, kind of trying to get the point of it rather than just, hey, play creature, attack with creature, win game. So let's see if we can't figure that out a little bit more against this. Well, we've got a Jailer and we've got a Topin Freeblade. We really need a green land. We don't have the double white. Although I could get green with this, I could get one or the other. The question is, would I rather get my green land first to guarantee I've got something, Or, God, would I rather just get double white? Maybe I'll top deck a land and that'll solve my issue. I did. I top deck a land. So now the question becomes, do I want to play this guy on turn 3 or not? Playing a first striker on turn 2 is obviously also really sweet. I'm going up against red deck wins is the thing. If he's got burn spells, he'll just burn through these guys. So I think I want to get the green land, and then on turn 2 I play a free blade, and then turn 3 I try and get there with them. God, no, we're gonna go this route. We're gonna go the route of playing these guys. If he's got burn spells, he'll use the burn spells on my lower creatures. And then I'll get a first striker out here. Well, maybe I could... maybe I'll draw a forest and I won't lose a turn. Oh, shit. Well, this is a thing. We'll take the first hit. And we will have to hope that he does not have a burn spell in his hand, which is very, very not likely to work. But we're going to hope that he does not have a burn spell. Oh, you know what? I don't want him to twin bolt. I'm going to play the free blade instead of the first striker. Just in case there's a twin bolt, I'll still be able to block. Whereas if I just play the lieutenant, I get both my guys killed and then it's just game. So I'll play the free blade first. This way I'll at least be able to block. There's the twin bolt. So that was what I needed. So I can still block here. They would play the Evolving Wilds, get my green land while playing a first striker, and he just used a burn spell. So that's okay. I'll save the 4 points this turn. I love how this deck is designed to be advantageous against red deck wins, and here I am running scared. Alright, so I'll pop that as well, get my green. Because it's got some first strike, it's got the bigger renowned creatures, but when they have early burn, I'm in deep, deep, deep crap. So we'll see. I need him to stay there. If he does burn it, I can feel much safer about the Castellan. But at that point, I'm going to be taking a bunch of damage, so it's tough. It doesn't look like he has a burn, otherwise he would have just used it right off the bat, because it'd be too obvious. His creature, his 3/2, must attack due to the Bloodlust. So, because of my first strike, it's a guarantee, hey, I'm going to kill you. To which, if he had something to do about it, he would have just done it immediately. Yeah. He may as well also attack with the Goblin Arsonist. He truly may as well. Because of course I'm going to block there. I'm not going to block the Arsonist, have Arsonist kill me. But that's fine. Red deck wins, throws away 1 damage. If you guys saw earlier, 1 point can make a difference. Oh, interesting. Very freaking interesting. I'm going to need this angel to get out there then. Okay. I have to play you. I need to block as much of this damage as I can. But he's drawing 2 cards. I need a land. If I don't get a land, I'm dead. I need this patron out here as fast as possible. Otherwise, Dragon's gonna kill me in 3 turns. 4 turns. But I really wanted to... Shit. I really wanted to play the Hieromancer here, so I have just a super fat Vigilance guy, just like last time, and that's kind of the point, you know? Alright, so he's got a 4-turn kill, which really is going to be quicker, because he's going to, in those 4 turns, he's going to draw, well, I guess now it's 3 turns. He's going to draw 6 cards in the meantime. Okay, there's that land. Here's the Patron. God, I want Patron to survive too. Losing 1 damage to Arsonist doesn't hurt me here, so he'll probably just chump block and ping me for 1, but that shouldn't change the clock at all. Okay. God, I really would like Patron to be able to have the Hieromancer on it so that it can survive Dragon. He's got no cards in his hand. I can't afford to take the damage. So if I just trade with Dragon, I'm going to have 2 of these creatures with the Hieromancer and he's got nothing. I should come back from that. He's going to have to draw a double burn spell to get rid of my Patron. He did not draw a double burn. I don't care about that guy. Okay, I think I win this game. I do believe I got there. So interesting that both decks, or both of these, ended up being against a red deck wins. That's very interesting. We are going to play... Yeah, we're going to play the Hieromancer on you, so you can tap the Dragon. And then we're going to just play another one of you. And he's officially in deep shit. He needs to draw an Exquisite Firecraft. You're going to attack. God, do I just want to go nuts on him? I don't think I want to just yet. Just the 1 for now. Because I don't want to just trade 4 damage for 4 damage yet. That doesn't benefit me. If he draws an Exquisite Firecraft or a Ravaging Blaze, I don't think he would get Ravaging Blaze in a red deck wins. You're not going to get enough land to use it. Exquisite Firecraft should be in there somewhere. Yeah, Bloodlust will get the job done. Bloodlust will get the... That's why I really wanted to put Hieromancer. Well, that's not why, but that's a reason. Shit. I have to block. Otherwise I'm dead in 2 turns. So I need to find a way of killing him faster, or drawing something to do. That does not help. I'm probably dead next turn then. Dang, man. That Bloodlust won him the game. I'm going to get a bunch of damage out there these next 2 turns, but it's not going to be enough unless I draw another Patron next turn and he doesn't somehow in 4 cards get a burn spell. Damn. Dragon is good. Bust and Smash is gonna think, wow, that dragon did work. Because he's not too fond of the dragon, but that dragon was the whole game right here. No burn spell. Was another land. He's getting way too much land. Well, I mean, you are drawing multiple cards. I'm getting way too much land as well, but it doesn't matter. It does not matter. I do not have enough. All I've got is land. So, Dragon wins game there, ladies and gentlemen. So, we saw... I couldn't really have asked for more, honestly. I got the Jailer with the Lieutenant and a Free Blade for essentially a guaranteed turn 3 renown. I had, obviously some of my best renown creatures, and I had the Angel out there as well. I couldn't have asked for more. The Dragon is just really good in red deck wins. This is exactly what he's supposed to do, and he did it. So I don't feel any shame. It's a little bit of a drag, but hey, you know what? It happens. It does happen. So, alrighty guys, that was it for this deck. Interesting. Very interesting. Hopefully we'll see some more of this soon. I do like it. I do think it'll work well. So we'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take it easy. Catch you later. Peace.